Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Ronaldinho! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's in a good position here. Shot a goal! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cafu deals with that comfortably. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vigo powering forward here. Can he get it through? Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Hullet. Hullet! In for the pieces!
Galatasaray have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Galatasaray are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Chance here to counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross goes in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Figo, well seen, saw that coming. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Oh, good read. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Galatasaray have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Makaleli. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he was quick to react.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Romario. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Neymar. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! Goal! Fenerbahce!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
A searching ball that into space. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the off... Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Fenerbahce with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Romario. That is lovely. Messi. And Messi! Yes, it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Galatasaray grabbed the equaliser and we're all... Massive leap! And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Fenerbahce get the second half going. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Schwaumeni.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldinho. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Schwaumeni. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fenerbahce have their second corner now.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. Hernandez. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. That is ended up in no man's land. Galatasaray can counter promptly here. Hernandez cuts it out. Neymar. Cafu short-changes him with that pass. He is through here. Fiddles it through, crossed in. And through to the goalkeeper. Chouameni. And it's Wilshere. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe. That's Figo. Gently done.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldinho. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. João Cancelo. Cannavaro. And it's Makalele for Nesta. And it's Hullet. Messi, looking for the run. Cafu. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good alertness. And it's De Bruyne. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary. Romario chasing after it. Oh, that's well spotted. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Wilshere. De Bruyne. Oh, important interception. It's anyone's... And another time! Oh, split-second reaction. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night
Deneme.
that is
Sesim geliyor mu?
absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. We have already started here. Denilson, oh, good read. And it's played forward, spread neatly. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Zico. It's Zico! Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Siz gördün mü attığı yeri? Oraya mı attın?
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Bak yine en ileriye atıyorum. Baggio'ya ya.
Back into the middle. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's De Bruyne. Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. No goals as yet. And he's picked it up out wide. Driving on and making good progress. De Jong. Looking tidy in possession here. De Bruyne.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit. Denilson. And that's been intercepted. Gullit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Nistelrooy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez. Looking for the run, and he was alert to it. Zico. And no, that was never going to make it. Spread it left. Zico. Shifted upfield, and that interception was most necessary. That has been slung wide. Works it forward. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up at... There's the shot! In for the follow-up. Goal! Galatasaray! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
No, he's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's intervened well there. Out to the left it goes. Denilson. Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very nicely done. De Jong. De Jong. He rises!
Hadi be.
It's in! They're level! Level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a
Romario! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Santos can start a counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Denilson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Galatasaray head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Bitmedi daha tabii ikinci yarı.
So we're into the second 45. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Aleykümselam.
Defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Sesin çok az geliyor ya.
And it's De Bruyne. Messi.
Derinden geliyor.
There they go, hunting in packs.
Şu anda konuşuyorsan duymuyorum seni. Az geliyor yine. Dur bir dakika o zaman. Koddan dolayı kısmış olabilirim ben. Aynen. Konuş bakayım. Ha iyi. Bir şey yapmıyorum. Klasman kasıyorum. Yok.
Messi. Now it's Kane. Denilson.
Bitsin maç.
Zico. And it's Baggio.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yayın yapıyorum diye mi anlaşıyor bu ya?
Not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Makalele calmly anticipates. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maradona. Makalele.
Bak ya, attığı yere bak ya. Şaka gibi ya.
Van Nistelrooy. De Bruyne. Nicely spread. Koundé. And here's Kane.
Yedirecek ya. Bak yedirecek abi, yedirecek.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Oh, that is a good... Oh, shooting
Siktir.
chance!
Aşırtma atayım dedim,
Oh,
yapmadı
he's managed
şerefsiz.
to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
De Jong. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Over to the left. To Nielsen. Caught offside that time. Roberto Baggio. Well read, nice interception. That's headed upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dakika.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bullet.
72.
Zico. Aldair kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Zico. Santos appear to be happy
Abi
to let
niye
their front
gitmiyorsunuz
players
ya?
stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Santos showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Great hit! Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and
Bak
quick.
ya, pasa bak ya.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the runner. Roberto Baggio.
Bak ya.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any
Allah
means.
belanı
They
vermesin
still
seni ya.
believe it can be won.
Vallahi billahi ya. Şerefsizin attığı
You
pasa bak ya.
wonder.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And it's Ribery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard.
Ver pası ver pası.
Santos
Pası
can
ver.
breathe again. Just.
Tuvalet ya.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Picked out brilliantly. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
Atıyorum davet.
Highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Orada mısın? Böyle telefon paketi mi yeter ya? Messi bende var. E-futbol parasıyla ama.
Hello and welcome wherever you are
Gerek
to
yok
a
ya.
meeting of two of Turkish football's grandest institutions. In the city of Istanbul, it matters when Besiktas come up against Galatasaray. Meetings between these two giants have always been intense and high octane, and there is little to suggest that this version of this grand fixture will be any different. The atmosphere barely needs description. It is boisterous and laden with a healthy serving of machismo and bravado. This is certainly one part of the football scene that knows how to do derbies. It does so in the most spectacular of ways. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. One of the box office fixtures in Turkish football, indeed amongst its most traditional. So many good things about Turkish football are on show here today.
Listen, Peter, games involving either of these sides are always a spectacle. It's astonishing sometimes the lengths the fans will...
Heads it! That's a half-decent try. Speculative strike. Stoichkov. Besiktas finding their passes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Neymar.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Hullet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. Davids. Oh, good read. Galatasaray, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Shevchenko! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pinches it off him. Gilberto Silva. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Makalele. Oh, that's a key interception.
Galatasaray really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, super find. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Played back in. Now it's Neymar. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Now the finish! They've done it! Galatasaray are back in business.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance! Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stoichkov, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Shevchenko. Turns and goes back. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the counter is on. Cafu threads one in. Messi. This might... has a go! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter,
whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cafu. Well, that has not gone well. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're into the second 45. And it's Ronaldinho. Nesta. Oh, they can break here. Neymar. Davids. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pull it. And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Galatasaray have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Costa Curta. He's looking to... great chance! And he comes up trumps again. So, third corner of the game. Pull it with the short one. Besiktas can start a counter here. That's a little off target. Wriggles his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Neymar. Pullet is onto this. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that interception was... can he finish? Goal! Besiktas! And they've got their lead back. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Now that's well seen too. Romario under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now he's off and running. Ronaldinho has been caught there. It's a foul. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's looking for the runner here. Makalele gets it away. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Besiktas get their 4th corner.
They may end up with some...
He's gone for goal! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Well read, nice interception. Gets his pass away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Hernes. It's a sweet ball, that. Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's on... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Fiddles it through, and here's Baggio. Interesting ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. And this is Messi. And the shot! Cafu clears. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to dink it through. Oh, terrible pass.
Such good technique.
He's beaten the last man. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for the run.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
No way through. Tell. Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's delightful.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Always onto this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shot could be on. Well read, and the danger is averted. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were
Tamam.
at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that... And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Ya aynen öyle ya. Bu son zamanlarda çok boktan olmaya başladı bu.
Galatasaray trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Cafu cuts it out. Bullet. Chance here to counter. Cafu pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Bit too much weight on the pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shifted upfield. Hernandez. That'll be a throw-in. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Messi.
Bak ya, ileri veriyorum, ileri.
Chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Neymar. Haaland. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Cafu.
Pasın hızına bak ya.
Oh, it's played into the area. Interesting ball. Great shot.
Offside lan.
And in again. Caught inside that time. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Hiç oynayamıyorum. Bak ya, Neymar atmıyor bak.
Can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
So it's 200 appearances for the man on the ball. Looking for options for movement. It's a sweet ball that. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Bak Neymar atmıyor ya. Şaka gibi ya.
Shot could be on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. And he'll shoot here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and
Neymar has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Hullet. Well read. Nice interception. Hernandez fiddles it through. Back into the middle. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
it's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Can he get away here? And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. Ronaldinho. Romario gets his pass away. They've managed to get it away. He can get that clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Makaleli. He's looking to set free a runner. He's beaten. Hits one! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pull it. So what can they make of this? Spread it left. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hernandez cuts out the pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Makaleli. No way through. And there's the end of the first.
Ne var abi dizilişte? Bir şey yok dizilişte.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position.
Bence yayından dolayı da böyle yapıyor olabilir ya. Atmıyor paslarımı.
Another show of strength.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's been taken straight back. Ruben Neves can get it clear. It's run loose here. And here's Romario. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forwards and with intent. Defending was strong and firm. Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Well seen. Saw that coming. Costa Curta.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Costa Curta.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Girmiyor abi ya. Şaka gibi ya.
Cafu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bak ya bak. Ortada bunu atıyoruz ya.
It's Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary.
Değil abi. Değil de işte. Bilmiyorum. Benim internet herhalde kötü zaten normalde. Bir de yayın yapıyorum bundan dolayı mı? Bak ya. Offside, offside.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Öyle oynuyordum normalde de şimdi şu 2-0 ya şunu böyle yapacağım. Full atak oynayacağım.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe is on to the... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Defence has got rid of that. Nicked it back promptly.
Bak ya ileri vuruyorum ya.
Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. Makaleli. And that is a little
Allah
undercooked.
Allah.
Messi. And Messi!
Siktir lan.
They are rampant. And the
Attığı gole
lead
bak
is
ya.
extended still further.
The
Dönüyor
understanding
vuruyor
between
ya.
those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the
Oliver
run
Kahn şu
outside
golü yiyor ya.
proved the key ingredient.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of
Bak
complete
ya
control.
gitmiyor abi gitmiyor pas gitmiyor.
Now it's Haaland.
Gitmiyor.
That is a brilliant interception. Now he's off and running. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Baksana ya geçmiyor ya.
Away from immediate danger. Early ball out from the back. And here's Maradona. Haaland. And he's been shifted off it. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Bak
Skillfully
ya.
cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Stoichkov.
Olsaydı.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read. Maradona. Romario.
Lan
That's an excellent
bunu ben
interception.
yanlışlıkla bastım.
That's going to go a long way. That has ended up in no man's land. Some really good ball movement. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yok abi
Hernandez
olmuyor olmuyor.
gets rid without
Yapamadım.
sophistication.
Bir pozisyonu ben vuramadım.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the
Adamın
gears
attığı
here.
golü görmedim ya.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al işte. Top dışarıdan çevirdim lan.
He's gone direct here. Maradona. Now it's Romario.
Ver işte pası ve bu
And
çocuk.
it's played forward. And that
Şu
is
adama
that.
3-0 yenildim ya.
Galatasaray suffer a
Bir maç daha
humiliating
deneyeyim de
defeat. And
ondan
if that
sonra
weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis
Abi görmedin mi Messi'nin attığı golü ya? Bir de Oliver Kahn yedi ha o golü. Ya yumuşacık gitti bir de top.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get it through? Now it's Romario. Romario. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Maradona is there to clear. Galatasaray can counter promptly here. He's picked his way through. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danilo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read. It's a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted. And it's Danilo. Hernandez cuts it out. Palmer. Galatasaray leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Romario. Maradona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Osimhen. Gets into some space. He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Header! That's a half-decent try. Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. Kvaratskhelia. Osimhen. Osimhen!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maradona. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Maradona. Berardi. a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Baggio. Good read, needed to be.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Looking for the runner. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this. Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. Nice defending, physical and effective. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, he's in! It's Maradona! And he's heaved it away. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kvaratskhelia. Osimhen. Now it's Berardi. Decent hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Galatasaray come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Galatasaray really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Danilo charging forward down that flank. Now it's Barella. Berardi drives it in. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. That's a good ball out wide. Berardi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rodri. Kvaratskhelia. And that is a little undercooked. Forwards and with intent. And that's a superb... And the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looking for options for movement. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Cannavaro. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He could be in here. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Maradona. Romario. And he was alert to it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Palmer. Osimhen.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Moved on forwards. Kvaratskhelia. Towering header. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Berardi. Palmer. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's intervened well there. He's in plenty of space here. Kvaratskhelia. There's the hit! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bağır kanki var da doğru basmadık onları ya.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Bak vermiyor, bak basıyorum, şerefsiz ya.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. And it's Danilo. Played into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rafael Leao.
Olmuyor işte otomatik ara. Normalde basmaman lazımmıştı da. Ben de otomatik
They
basıyorum.
want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ver ver.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Amına kodumun topu, gir artık ya.
Who's gonna and in again? Hey, what a big in he goes again. It's a goal. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised
Gel kod
to
oynayalım.
do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Osimhen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well read, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pass is just off target. Costa Curta. Fiddles it through. Great chance! And another time! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love
Tamam
when a
abi
plan
verirsin, ben de
comes
çıkıyorum
together?
zaten şimdi.
Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Galatasaray won.